You guys know all this is getting cut, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We're just going to jump right in with, hello, welcome to Fandom Nonsense. I'm Zach.
I'm out of jail.
I'm Coco.
I'm also Nolan.
We're just letting them know, huh?
You should have said I'm also out of jail. Don't forget about Dick TV.
Rang back here.
Bang, bang, Dick TV.
Boop. Bang, bang, rang.
What did you do?
Or also Rayman.
No, I put a jacket on.
Oh, did you? Oh, damn. No, you
Sell
should.
out.
Take off the jacket.
What's up? What are they calling you, Rain Man?
No, he's wearing the fucking 17 shirt underneath that.
Yeah.
And so whenever he had it, all you could see is MIR, and everything else was green screened out. So he just had hands and a head.
Should have jazz hands.
That was 10 times better, Ricky. Anyway,
So we'll,
What button are you hitting?
don't worry about it.
you're just poking the screen like a dick.
Hold on. I need chalk.
On a dick.
Nolan, grab me that chalk over there.
Sure. So we'll
A little
get
bit further
into
back.
Way further back.
No.
into the full spoiler review of Infinity War in this week's post show, but there's enough to unpack, honestly, with the trailer reel at the beginning of that movie.
Oh my god, dude! Holy shit!
With what?
Like
The trailer reel
there
of
was
Infinity War.
so many, right? Like, but I get it. You know what I mean? They wanted to just this is gonna be the biggest movie. Let's get
I
it
mean,
all.
no,
they had
I'm-
this shit planned for
Oh,
a
I'm
decade.
I'm talking about the trailers on Infinity War.
Yeah, the trailers
Not-
for
not-
Infinity War.
Like in the movie, the 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
talking about.
Okay.
There were so many trailers packed
Yeah.
into this time frame, and I was like after like the first, I feel like there's usually like 4 trailers.
Yeah.
In
Man, they duped me in those trailers. I thought everybody was going to end up on Earth together in that.
wait,
We're having different conversations.
Yeah.
Are we?
We're talking about the amount, the
Which one's playing?
Fantastic Beast and where to find them.
That and the symbiote trailer.
Oh my god. Does Tom Hardy have like 6
That's something.
Symbiotes.
No, he has one. He's
Tom Hardy sounds like he has 6 accents in that.
No,
fucking
he
does.
talks like he's from the Bronx and
Why?
all of that.
It's based in California. Why?
Is it based in California?
Yes.
Why?
Why is it based in
Because
California?
Venom goes to California at some point in the comic.
Venom does, but
does.
what about Eddie
I
Brock?
just imagine like a It's Always Sunny
as
opening
Eddie
where it's
Brock.
like Venom goes to California.
Venom goes to California.
goes to Washington.
Yeah, right. No, they that trailer is, I don't know, it's kind of booty to me.
That looks awful.
It's very reminiscent.
People are hype about it.
The more I've watched it, the more I'm excited about it.
It is
honestly.
the X-Men, calling it now is the X-Men origins of the Spider-Man
Yeah.
film. Of the Spider-Man.
It
Really?
feels-
Really?
Well, that's the. Okay,
I don't think so.
It takes
Oh,
place.
absolutely.
It takes place after Homecoming.
Yeah.
It's in the Marvel universe now.
Yes, it's officially
That's-
it's
yeah.
officially in the
Yeah.
Marvel universe. That's a
It's
part of the
'cause
Marvel
in
universe.
association with Marvel. They're working together with Marvel to
In
make.
an association,
Yeah.
But that's what it was stated, is that it follows after Homecoming, and so like there might be a Spidey appearance, there might not be.
Well,
I don't think there's gonna be.
doubt it.
Tom Holland's supposed to be in it at
Tom
some
Holland's
point.
supposed to be in it, but from what I've heard, it's Tom Holland as Peter Parker, not as necessarily.
That's what I was.
Spider-Man.
That's what I.
But-
I just say Spidey. No.
But
Peter Parker.
The thing,
is all
the
around
big thing
guy.
that I was complaining about beforehand about it was the only thing that you actually see of Venom in that is just Tom Holland walking around, and then out of nowhere
no.
you just see or from all different
Tom
sorts
Hardy.
of. To say Holland,
Yeah.
dang,
Wrong Tom.
wrong Tom.
Okay.
But you just see different parts of Venom just shooting out of him until the very end,
way good.
where you actually see
No, and that's
where Venom.
Yeah.
if you don't,
But I loved that.
it's very reminiscent of Spawn.
It was very reminiscent of Venom
Well,
in the
They're
comics or in anything. Any
Well, they're
like
kinda
first
fucking
sighting
cool.
of seeing something like that happen.
Yeah, well, anytime
That's the
Venom-
way that goes on with Eddie
Especially in
Brock.
the,
True.
in the animated series, he would transform
that's the
like
3
that.
seconds in the 30-second
Right.
minute trailer that I wasn't just wanting
That's
to
the-
punch the screen
Right, no,
every
that's-
time I see it.
You mean the literal opening to Spider-Man the animated series?
Yeah.
Whenever it does this on top of him. No, that seeing Venom in general is cool, but like they're fucking up this. As far as I can tell, they're fucking up his origin.
Oh, no, absolutely.
definitely.
If
And the origins of a lot of characters have been fucked up in the
Yeah,
inside.
not
but
to
like
that
no.
level.
Like, okay, we're talking
Not
like
to that level.
we're missing cancer or a firing, cancer, and a breakup. Like all
we
on
haven't
the
seen
same day.
we don't know the actual story that's going on inside of that.
Let me tell you what.
we know that Peter hasn't had the symbiote yet.
Yeah.
yeah. And
That's
the
fair.
symbiotes are being like worked on, and
Yeah, and there's like a bunch of them, right?
Symbiotes, but
Symbiote.
what Jenny Slate?
God,
that's
I
her
can't-
name.
oh,
the way she says
Yeah.
symbiote.
The fact that she says it 2
Symbiotes.
times less than 5 seconds apart in the trailer.
I hope that they do,
That
like,
is killer.
They're
I
like,
mean-
well, let's reshoot that.
I mean, what if that is literally just like a misdirection, and then once we actually see the movie, she actually says symbiote
yeah, no, I'd be
just to make you feel better?
I think symbiote is actually how.
No, it's
people
symbiote. Symbiote's the proper way to say it.
Why?
No, I actually agree with you. I actually agree with you
bio
on
is
this.
the
Like,
root.
it makes more sense scientifically for it to be biote.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bioorganism.
Biology.
Exactly. It's not a bio.
But
It's not biology.
It's not biotic.
It is biotic.
Symbiotic.
It's
I
symbiotic,
pronounce
yeah.
it.
Right, so-
and it's symbiote.
Symbiotic.
It's symbiote.
Yeah.
That makes it makes more sense. I completely
it
agree with
sounds
Nolan
better
on
to say
this.
symbiote.
Would you say
Which
it?
is why they've been pronouncing it that way.
Yeah,
for so long.
yeah.
I know.
It-
Google, say this sound for me, please. I just wanna hear it
Can
one
you
time.
please? I would just like to hear. Watch it. It has that little organic, like not or like artificial voice that says symbiote.
It's Jenny Slate.
Just to watch Kickasola go. Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack now.
You ever seen
Right.
Kickasola break his laptop?
But I mean, even past the symbiote thing, the trailer itself. I mean, every scene that you see, it gives a perfect representation of Eddie Brock with his first feeling of having Venom inside of him.
I remember like
The small little conversation that you see where Eddie Brock or Tom Hardy is just like we have to use this for like taking down bad guys.
Right.
We do this for bad guys, and he goes, as I can see, we can do whatever we want.
Symbiote.
Oh damn!
Symbiote. Symbiote.
Who said that?
Merriam-Webster said that.
Yeah.
I was talking about.
Gotta love the dictionary.
What is the definition though?
Did you
I don't
mean
know if you-
dictionary?
We can't say that word.
But
Symbiote?
I feel like a lot of this movie. I feel like a lot of this movie is going to be the mental trauma of Eddie Brock having to deal with
the way it should
Venom.
be is that like Eddie's like, well, I don't have cancer anymore. That's a plus, and then go fuck some shit up because he doesn't like Spider-Man. It's like
He doesn't,
Right.
but does he even really? We have to see more of Spider-Man in this to have any sort of.
but that's what I'm
Go
saying.
to.
Exactly.
That's
That's-
the issue. is
Yeah,
that-
There's
Right.
not enough, and
If you don't have Spider-Man in it,
You
what
don't have a
point
purpose.
does it make?
You don't have a purpose for Venom to exist.
especially with how Venom looks itself. Venom wouldn't look like that if it weren't for Spider-Man.
debatable
Why?
because every other being that
He
took
took
over,
he like look at
Yeah,
the
he looked-
eyes.
he
He took over
yeah.
Deadpool before
He saw-
took,
he saw-
he took over Deadpool before he took over Spider-Man, and he had that exact same costume look, the eyes, and the.
He's had more than the eyes.
In the
He's
first appearance of
he has
Deadpool.
Of the
I don't know if it was a retcon or
symbiote?
not, but Deadpool is in the lab that the symbiote is in.
Yeah.
And it attaches to Deadpool, and he's like, "No, you don't want any part of this. I don't want to drive you insane."
that would be a good thing to
And
see in the
takes it
Deadpool
off,
movie.
and then walks past Peter Parker on his way out the door, and he's like, "Hey, man!" And then like Peter Parker goes in the lab.
Now,
Was that in the first?
what if
I think it's in the new Secret Wars.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
all right,
that's
gang.
what- yeah.
What if in the new Deadpool movie, he's in the hospital, and the symbiote grabs a hold of him, and he
Fuck,
goes,
Sony.
and he goes,
Right.
no, wrong company. Sorry, get out of here.
But Deadpool brings up a good point. If the trailer is right and they fuck up the Venom's origin this bad, it is on the level of the X-Men Origins shitting of Deadpool. If they fuck
Right.
up the Spider-Man connection,
That's
and
gonna
everything.
suck because MC has done so well in their movies. Like
Well, that's not their movie.
Yeah.
it is.
They're just
kind
they're
of.
leasing a character for
Right.
money.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, well, we're gonna put you in the deep end of the
But
pool.
they've
watch
been-
you
It's
the
drown.
same thing that happened
They've been
That
on
way-
such a good track though.
But if they completely drown Sony,
I think
then they get to recover.
oh
Spider-Man.
damn! So they're purposely making a bad movie so they can take.
Marvel's not making a movie.
No,
Marvel has nothing to do with
Marvel is
It's-
like, here's our character. It's your character, but we're extending our universe. But if you fuck it up, nobody's gonna like you anymore.
Right.
You're evil, and I like it.
They're pulling out producers on this.
Yeah, they're basically like, go ahead, make this movie.
Okay.
That'll be fine. That'll be
Springtime for Venom.
Spider-Man is a through line between
You put him down.
between the Spider-Verse and the Marvel universe. Venom's not going to come into the MCU,
He should.
and Iron Man's not going to go into the Sony Spider-Verse.
Right.
The only
Also
connection is
Tom Holland. Tom Holland belongs to Sony, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Legally.
Legally.
He's tied up in a
Him as a
basement
person,
somewhere
he is
until
webbed
filming
up
starts.
into Sony.
Yeah, just like Superman's mouth. Superman's mouth is owned by. What was that company? What movie was that even for? That he wasn't allowed to shave his mustache.
It's a Mission Impossible. Did you see the trailer for it?
Yes.
Oh my God,
That's
Henry
what we're
Cavill.
That's what we're talking about.
Henry Cavill, but in the fucking Mission Impossible trailer for fucking like Henry Cavill in that looks dope as shit. I'm so excited
Why
for
do you
that
like
movie.
Henry Cavill? You just like Superman's.
No. Yes.
You would touch a Superman dick, wouldn't you? It's like Superman's cool, like, but I wouldn't go as far to be like,
Phrasing.
No.
Touch his dick. Like, it's just
Touch a
hanging
Superman
and you're just
dick.
like...
It makes
poking
sense.
like,
It makes
the fucking-
sense. All right. No. In that trailer, just the fucking scene in the Mission Impossible trailer where he's just everybody's in the midst of fighting, and then Henry Cavill walks into the room and he just goes. It just fucking
dude,
boxers
yeah.
himself in.
That-
Oh my
oh,
God,
that
dude.
was cool.
That shit got me hype as fuck to go see that
funny.
movie.
It's 'cause
I
when
never liked Mission Impossible.
Me either.
Yeah, same.
I don't give a shit about anything else that I saw in that trailer. Everything else was classic, just Mission Impossible bullshit.
When we were
but
sitting-
that scene itself, I was just like, I have to go see this movie because Henry Cavill is a goddamn hard ass.
How much longer are they going to try to convince us that Tom Cruise can be an action lead?
That's the thing.
He
that
isn't. He
Tom-
can be an action lead.
He's 4'11" and he's like 90 years old
He's not
now.
4'11".
No, he's not. I'm
he's
just
like
I'm
five-
exaggerating.
He's 5'6". Yeah, he's 5'6".
Oh, what an imposing force!
Okay, so I was talking about
Movie magic, baby.
Against Henry, like
Yeah,
Henry Cavill,
Yeah,
who is
no.
he's 6'2".
Yeah,
I think.
6'2" in a fucking beef truck, and
It's true. He's
Literally,
and a
he is
fucking-
literally a beef truck.
No, we were sitting in the theater and like the Mission Impossible. Like I saw Tom Cruise, I was like, "Oh, Mission Impossible!" Like I didn't even need to wait for music. I saw Tom Cruise and I was like, "If it's not,"
I said,
Oblivious-
I
This
looked,
isn't
I
Jeff
looked
Reacher,
at,
this
I
is
looked
Mission
over to
Impossible.
Kickasola before any music came on or anything, and I went, "This is Mission Impossible." I know it
And
is.
Zach was probably like, "Probably." It's like- so the minute that came on, I was like, Mission Impossible movies, they've kind of gotten old. But I was like, but Tom Cruise does do all of his own stunts
Yep.
in those movies, and I have a pretty big appreciation for people doing their own stunts. in
Always.
that. And like, especially because I think something about the hotel in the last movie, whenever he's like climbing the skyscraper, that was like his idea. He was like, "No, dude, I totally want to do this. Like, we should totally like, I should be on the outside of this building climbing up it."
I'm also a sucker for
Scientology.
yes,
Would you eat your own placenta?
absolutely.
I did anybody's placenta.
Just give one to me, baby. I'll eat it.
But no, for the
There was a word.
whole government secret agent on the run from
Yeah.
this government fucking
What was it?
trope thing.
Yeah.
What did I just watch? That was basically that.
Any other Tom Cruise movie?
The Oprah Winfrey episode.
Hey, The Mummy.
I have not seen the. I have not seen the Mummy with Tom Cruise. I have not seen that yet.
Oh, that's a thing.
You
He
this
bought
house. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you have. It's in your car.
No, that's the old mummy.
Oh,
Yeah.
the good one.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser wins Mummy.
Yeah, that's somebody I'd still really like to see.
He can't.
He should play Adam.
He's so out of shape. He can't.
He should get into shape and then play.
He's not gonna. After
then
that
play
divorce,
Adam.
he doesn't stand a chance.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Can I finish?
Yes.
So I think that he should get back into shape and play. What's his name? Adam.
Strange.
No, is it Adam Strange? The golden god dude from the Marvel universe.
He should play Galactus.
Oh no! He's
His
already
name
been
is just
casted.
Adam.
He's already been casted.
By who?
I don't know. It was after. It was after the second Guardians movie.
Who?
You actually,
Adam.
you actually
Adam
see
Warlock.
him.
Adam
yeah,
Warlock.
Adam Warlock.
Thank
You,
you.
you actually see him
okay.
at the end of the second Guardians
Well,
movie.
you don't see him.
Yes, you
Say-
do.
You don't. Well, you don't really see him. She's like got the capsule, and she's
You see,
like,
you see
I'm gonna
his,
call him Adam.
you see his face at the end
You
of
don't
it.
see a face. You see like I thought it was just like a shadow.
I could have sworn you saw his face at the end of it.
I didn't think they had
Doctor Doom.
Ooh.
What?
Brendan Fraser.
Oh, that's cool because you don't have to see his face. Yeah,
No.
I'd
He's
watch
not
it.
gonna. need to
Man,
fit into the
if
suit,
he-
you
if-
know, like-
Man, no, I saw.
Man, okay,
I saw.
fit into
I saw a
green
picture of
screen
him.
thing.
I saw a picture of Brendan Fraser recently. He does not look good.
I mean,
Hold
He's
the
nowhere
fuck
near
on.
Encino Man.
Have you seen Kurt Russell lately?
What about him?
He does not look good either.
Okay,
That's what
if
happened.
Mark fucking Hamill can get back into shape for Luke Skywalker, then
Absolutely.
Brendan Fraser can
That
get
was
back into
movie
shape.
magic. That wasn't just him being in shape.
No, you can see fucking like offset photos.
They got pictures.
Really?
Yeah.
He's got a Twitter account. You know,
Does he actually?
look like a fit guy that got old.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's anything like the description.
I didn't think because I've seen interviews afterwards and he still looks like a pudgy guy.
It's because his face looks like it's melting.
Not his face, his body.
What are you looking at? His
He does look.
Who's old?
Because it's what I'm paying attention to because he doesn't look like that. He doesn't look like he's as fit. That was movie. Shut up. That was movie magic afterwards.
side cams.
I know that. I know that was movie magic. That was not.
Okay, but
It's called
but if they can do movie magic on Hamill and Samuel L. Jackson in Captain Marvel,
Yeah, and in
That's
Incredibles.
later on down the road. That's harder. Just doing his face. All right.
Are they going to be calling it Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel?
Yeah, man, that was a
Because
conversation.
Captain
that-
Marvel for DC changed the name.
I think I said that. I think I was talking about this
Right, so
earlier.
then why wouldn't they be using it in MCU? if they
That's
wanted
what
to?
I'm saying.
It's the same
That's why
person.
they
It's the
would.
same thing.
No, it's what are you talking about?
Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel.
Yeah,
No, we're talking about
in the
Captain
MCU
Marvel.
they are. We're talking
I would
about
say
the,
Captain Marvel and
there's
DC,
one
DC, and then
Yeah. Well, that's why they call him Shazam.
That's
yeah,
what-
yeah.
now.
That's
what
what
I-
I'm saying.
that's
That
what
would
we're-
free it up for them to call it an
Sidebar.
MCU, but they're deciding.
The rights got
Mar-
switched over in the DC universe back in like 2015.
Yeah.
That's why they switched him over to being called Shazam now.
Right.
He is officially called Shazam because they're like
Shazam died,
Yeah.
and he took on the
no,
mantle.
Captain Marvel died.
Marvel had the rights to the comic title Captain Marvel.
Right.
And so that's why
Billy
the comic was
became-
called Shazam.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until, like you said, 2015 or something
Right.
that
Yeah.
Marvel got the full rights to the name.
Right.
And they
Yeah.
had,
Right, right.
Convoluted, complicated bullshit.
Billy Batson.
Really bad.
Dude, Billy Batson is my shit. The only thing that's bigger than him to me is the alternate universe where it's 5 kids who all become who all become Captain Marvel or whatever his actual name is. And that no, they don't call him Shazam. They call him
Kazam. Hit Shaq.
Yeah. No, so
Captain Planet?
have you ever seen the YouTube video where it's Don Cheadle
Oh
as
my
Captain
God.
Planet?
Yes.
Oh my god.
that's not YouTube. That's
Funny or Die.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
Funny or Die, but I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, but I like the the Robot Chicken sketch with oh fuck that, you know what I'm talking about? Nick, the fuck, who's the old dude that's playing him? Oh my god, he just paints himself blue and he
Yeah,
starts
Oh,
going,
yeah.
It's Stan Lee, isn't it?
No, it was
No.
like
Stan Lee's in it.
he
Right.
was the oh god, he was like the president for Time Warner, I think.
Right.
I don't know, but then he starts running around just kicking everybody in the nuts. He's Captain Planet. That's my favorite version of Captain Planet.
So can we talk,
But
can we
you're
talk about
just
how
all
like
over.
9 out of 10 trailers before the movie
Yeah.
tied into the movie?
Right.
Like
Deadpool.
it was either Marvel, if not a Marvel, at least a Disney property.
Yes.
Or Jurassic World stars Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Like
And
it was just
Man,
like
that
they pinned him
Jurassic
pretty
World
well.
trailer looked really good.
I like
Yeah,
that they
that
put
one
a
was a
yeah.
lot better.
I like how they put a
the
little
I
other
girl in
really
Looked like what?
hated the first one.
They put that little girl
the
in
Jurassic
there.
World?
Yes.
You
The
didn't
first-
like it?
Not at all.
You didn't like the first movie?
Actually, this new trailer I thought gave away a little bit too much.
Absolutely.
In the plot.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I thought the same thing about the Infinity War trailer.
That's
I thought it
But-
gave away way too much.
The movie was too big for that to be the case.
Yeah, I was like,
you know, like
unless they're gonna do
I
like
get what you're
one-
saying though.
They showed a lot of different stuff inside of every single trailer that they had, but they did it purposely to misdirect you.
Yeah.
Just like in the last Jedi trailer. They gave you a whole bunch of different stuff inside of a trailer and misdirected you on everything that they had.
But this new Jurassic World trailer straight up gives you plot points where it's like
kind of.
Here's
you
the-
don't know.
they're gonna convince Chris Pratt's character and
Yeah,
the girl
to
that
go-
Yeah,
try
yeah,
to
yeah,
save the
yeah.
and
then he goes,
like
and
they
then-
gave you that.
and
I'm
then
sorry, I
they're
only
in-
saw it once. I didn't
you
get to go see it again.
I only saw
I
it
didn't
once.
either.
I only saw it
Oh yeah,
once.
never mind. Yeah, you only
No,
saw
but,
it
like,
once, too.
you're absolutely
Sorry, I
right.
keep thinking that you were there too.
You're absolutely right.
Whenever I got out, I was just like, they're all there without me. Those pieces of shit.
They
a
reveal
family
like
day.
Blue is like being used for building like what, a T-Rex Raptor hybrid again or something.
No,
like
Blue.
that. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
Blue had anything to do with that.
That's exactly what
That's
happened.
exactly though.
Did he?
That's exactly
Did
what
he?
the trailer
There's no
says.
reason for that.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like,
that's why they were going.
oh, we got to go
they
get
were
Blue,
tricking
and they were
them
like,
to think that they were
"Ah."
trying to say that.
And then she even says,
It was a
okay.
trick.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I
no.
remember. It's
But-
been a minute.
no, I think the Incredibles trailer looked pretty dope. I mean, if I'm being honest, the Incredibles trailer was pretty sweet.
Dude, no,
Oh,
the
yes.
Incredibles. I'm just as hype about that as I was the first one.
I know, right?
Like it doesn't matter how long it's been. I've been wanting an Incredible sequel
I'm
since I
actually-
saw the first
it
one.
looks so
I am
good, dude. That
preemptively
animation.
sad on how long it's going to take for the third one. Like, I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, oh, it's going to be so good. And then I have
Man,
to wait another 15 fucking years.
Did anybody else see that meme about how like Violet is ultraviolet. She's able to create those force fields and turns herself invisible. What's the kid's name? What's the boy's
The
name?
Flash.
His name's not the
Isn't his
Flash.
name
Dash.
Dash.
Yeah.
Dash.
It's like, isn't it
His
like,
name's Dash, and he's super fast. And then Jack. He's a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
So he has all superpowers.
You notice he kind of has Etrigan's powers?
Yes.
Isn't
Yeah.
that
The only
weird?
thing is that he can't talk, so he can't talk in
Right.
rhymes.
Yeah. Oh, what is it?
You'll be
that
like,
Etrigan
I'm
says?
just a little boy. Look at me, and I wish I had a toy.
something made of...
Arise the demon Etrigan.
Yeah,
That's
right.
how
Yeah.
it-
Demon Etrigan.
But I can't remember how it starts. And that's
I don't know
really
how this
badass
rhyme
thing to say.
begins. Arise the demon
Etrigan.
Etrigan. There you have it, folks. We rose.
Oh yeah, no, I'm super excited about that though.
I hope we get an Etrigan movie at some point.
I don't think that that'll happen.
I don't
No,
either,
like-
but if I wish.
I wanna
just
see,
wish
like,
so
a-
bad.
It would be a John Constantine movie.
No, I want to see a Batman meets
I doubt they're gonna do another Constantine movie because fucking Keanu Reeves
Keanu
destroyed
Reeves-
that shit.
Keanu Reeves did a great job.
That movie was so good.
Right?
Oh my god.
It was such a good movie.
I love the Constantine movie. That might be my favorite DC movie that exists.
I honestly didn't even
It's
know.
not a superhero movie.
that-
It's not a
Yes, it
Superman.
is.
It's not a Superman movie, is what I meant to say.
I love Superman. Don't get me wrong, but he hasn't had that many great movies. And I'm not gonna argue that. Man of Steel is a second because
Man of Steel?
I love Man of Steel.
What about
Steel was
Superman
dope.
Returns?
What about
What
Superman
the fuck
Returns?
Are you talking about? You mean Kevin Spacey? The
Kevin
only good part?
Spacey, bald Kevin Spacey,
Barely,
shanking
barely.
a guy with kryptonite.
That's
Like,
probably my least favorite Kevin Spacey movie that I can think of.
Let me use this rarest element in the world and stab and break it off in somebody and be like, ha, that's what
That
you
scene,
get.
that scene was actually
molest you.
really good.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow. That scene was
That's not the only
actually.
thing he stabbed in and broke off. You know what I mean?
Am I right? Am I right? No. Oh man, no. That scene was actually really good. Out of any of the scenes that was in that movie that were awful.
What about Lois Lane's son throwing a fucking piano?
What about it?
That shit was dope.
That shit was stupid.
Like, you want to go for any plot point? Go for the fact that Superman has to raise a kid. Like that. Give me that. I would watch that Superman movie.
he didn't have to raise the kid.
Super Dad.
He didn't have to raise the
What
kid
was-
because somebody else was gonna have to raise him.
What was the
He's
name
not
of the,
fucking God. He's not fucking Kratos.
Oh my god.
Dad of War.
I instantly thought about God of Thor. That's like when I was
Boy.
watching it, I was like God of Thor. And like watching him just be like all disappointed and shit, and he had that axe. And he was like throwing it and then like bringing it back, and I was like, God of Thor. That's absolutely awesome, dude.
Man, I saw this meme
I say
recently.
boy.
I have it saved in my phone.
Boy, I
It's
say
of it's a fucking Atreus or however you pronounce his name.
Atreus.
Atreus?
Yeah.
He's like trying to ride this waterfall ride at Disney World.
Oh, he's going to Splash Mountain.
Yeah, he's going on Splash Mountain. And he's like, no, I can really go. I can like it's gonna be fine. And then it switches over to Kratos with a fucking Mickey Mouse hat on. And he goes, boy, you're not ready.
Did you guys play God of War?
Yeah, not the new one.
Yeah, I played a little bit
Not
of
the
it.
new
Yeah.
Okay, well, no.
It's a game, man.
Dude, it's nothing like the original game.
Yes, it is.
Kind of.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely exactly like the original game.
No, not at all.
It's just got a better like directorial feel to it. I mean, it's a much prettier game, but okay, you've got this guy that used his own body to
it has
save
fixed
hope.
camera.
It has much more
Awesome.
it has much more
Blessed.
puzzle solving in it than it does hack and slash.
Yes,
Where
but it's still,
where majority of the older ones is hack and slash first, puzzle solving later.
it's
Quick time
literally,
events.
it's literally,
Yeah.
Also.
it's okay.
It's kill first, puzzle solve later.
That's- How much of the game you played?
where Dad of War is
How's the guy with
puzzle
Dad of War you
solve,
played?
hack and slash later.
No, because like even just
I played all three of them.
No, I'm talking about the newest one. Because even just walking to your fucking house, there's like minions spawning on the ground. You gotta fucking slash them up.
Well, yeah.
And that shit just happens all the time. It still happens.
Did you see? All right. Did you see the alternate ending?
Yeah.
Of it.
Oh, so you ain't played it. You just watched all the goddamn cutscenes. You lying bitch.
I played a bit of it. I played a little bit of it. I
You
said
didn't play shit.
I said I played a little bit of it.
Get out of here.
You get out of here.
Yeah, now Thor's in it though.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. At the end of it, like in the midst of the game, there's a part where like
Hemsworth Thor? Or?
no.
Kratos is part of the MCU now. Fucking
Oh
canon.
God.
Nah,
That would
watch
be
it.
awesome.
Oh God, he would be the he'd kick Thanos' ass.
Hey, he's the guy
He would
killer,
beat
dude.
the shit out of Thanos.
Do you remember-
Oh my God, he'd make him this bitch.
Remember when he cut off Hermes' legs
Yeah.
for some boots? For some sweaty ass boots?
Yeah.
You think he'd get that gauntlet?
He's gonna get that gauntlet.
Not find a Footlocker.
All right. We need to have a little thing. Kratos versus the MCU. Who's gonna win? Kratos.
Dude, he literally got chucked off of a mountain into hell, climbed back up, and killed everybody that threw him off the mountain. After going back in time. Or forward in time. Was it back in time? Back
It was
in time.
no, it was back in time.
Yeah, back in time. To stab his dad.
I don't know. We'll see because
Dad stabbing.
Good old dab stab. Dad stab.
Dude, no, dad step. Dab step.
Dad step.
Dab
Oh
step.
my god. Like classic rock
Yeah.
with like dubstep elements.
I mean, that's still dad step. Yeah.
Yeah, dad step.
I mean,
Everything
that's
that I
just like
listened to
that's
in,
just
like,
like another
4
meme.
years.
Another meme I
20
recently
years.
saw. Like, what if
Fleetwood Trap.
what
what episode 23, the meme cast.
what if people took like D&D references of magic, like evocation and all this different whatnot,
Yeah.
and related to them the same way that they do music genres? Like, oh,
That's an old one.
have you gotten into evocation recently? It's like, well, no,
That's
I
a
mean,
meme you
I mean,
saw,
that's-
like, within the last day or two. I've
it
seen it 3 times.
it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago that I saw it.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
I didn't see it 3 years ago.
I haven't seen it
I
at all,
saw it. I
so-
saw it about 3 weeks.
If I haven't seen it, it's new to me.
My meme game is
Yeah.
so weak. I have the weakest meme game.
Look at you.
Anybody.
You look like
Yeah.
you have a meme week game.
I
I'm
mean, that
meme
might
game
be
all
that-
the
Meme
That might be
week
true.
game.
Ricky has a great meme game. He sends them to
Yeah.
me all the
Ricky
time.
is a meme game.
Ricky's just weak.
He's a meme lord for sure.
Boys to men. But
He's not a meme lord.
Maybe not a lord.
He's
a
still,
meme- he's a
still
meme
a jester in
He's-
the meme game.
He still goes outside and like
Man, on
interacts with
Photoshop,
people.
on Photoshop, I've been trying to create a lot of different memes, and it's difficult. Then again, the only thing that I've been working on is this chick that looked like the Predator, who was making this thing about stealing your man.
I checked
and
out.
she looked like the
what happened? You brought me in as soon as you said a chick that looks like the Predator, and I got really confused.
this
He's
chick.
working on this chick that looks like.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
She looks like the Predator.
Okay.
And somebody posted her, and she was talking about stealing your man, and I just said she looks like the Predator, and nobody even commented on the fact that I said that at all, and like. A day later, nobody still said anything. I was like, guys, I don't think you understand how serious I am about how she looks like the Predator. So I've taken that picture, and I took the Predator's face and put it on top of her.
Okay, see, like,
Well, now she
all
must
right,
look like the
I
Predator.
She
thought
definitely looks like the Predator now.
I thought you were like drawing like a girl Predator, like in like more slender version of the Predator or
that'd
something
be
that I've
hot.
never seen before.
Oh gosh, she could hunt me.
Did you just say that would be hot?
He did.
She would
Hey,
look like a Covenant character.
Right. Girl
she
Predator
can still
also
hunt me.
sounds like a really uncomfortable phrase.
I like alien women,
So
all right?
why
I don't
am I making an
discriminate.
Eternals movie?
What?
What?
Who's making a Ninja Turtles movie?
Marvel might be making an Eternals.
Oh, I think he's in a Ninja
Oh.
Turtles. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Okay, yeah, I misheard that too.
I don't
Just to
know.
get this
I don't know
fucking
what that
train
is.
back on fucking
I don't know.
track.
I don't know what the Eternals is.
If you insist upon it.
I know what Eternals Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is.
The
Ooh,
Eternals.
Jim Carrey.
Which who?
The Eternals comic book series created by Jack Kirby in 1976 follows a
Awesome.
race of ancient human beings created by the ancient Celestials with the intention of them being the defenders of Earth against their destructive counterparts, the Deviants.
So, like, okay,
But who?
plot point. What about Ego?
Like who are the main characters?
What about him?
Why would
He's
he-
dead now.
Why would he create? Why would he work with, like, Wrath or anybody like that to make? Is Wrath one of
Yes,
the Celestials?
yes.
Fuck, I don't remember
To
that.
make a group of beings
She
to
is
protect
one
something
of the
that he was going to destroy.
Celestials.
Never mind. Go ahead. Please continue.
They're all based off Deadly Sins, aren't they, or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Boys to men.
According to the rap, multiple writers have met with Marvel, and sources are saying they're being tasked with developing a story centered around Cersei, a fourth-generation member of the group born during the Hyperborean age, who can manipulate cosmic energy to give her virtual immortality, invulnerability, and molecular manipulation. I've never really read that much on the Eternals
Me neither,
because,
at all.
again, I'm not as much into the cosmic side of Marvel, so I
Right.
kind of miss out on a lot of
No
it.
shit, dude. Like,
Dude, the cosmic side of the fucking the Marvel
Is the
universe
best side.
It's so awesome and
It's-
it's so underrepresented.
I don't
Yes,
know. I don't know about
kinda
you, but you're a
convoluted,
DC fan, so that makes sense for
It
you
is.
to prefer the
well, yeah,
cosmic side.
yeah. But
Jack Kirby
man.
in general.
Yes,
Everything he's ever
yes.
done.
Oh,
Jack Kirby and James Gunn. James Gunn is the director of all the cosmic sides that have been going on.
We need a new Gods movie.
Yes, but man, no, that's been my favorite part of the MCU. Honestly, like they've done so well with that, especially after Ragnarok. Ragnarok
You say after-
kicked ass. But
After Ragnarok, all there's been of the
Is
cosmic side is
Infinity
just a few scenes in
Infinity.
yeah.
which was still incredible.
Yeah.
But like, so I'd say Tim Gunn from
Just James.
America's Next Top Model is
my
is to be like after Volume 1 of
Sashay away with that shit, man.
that's
not even the right show.
after the first Guardians of the Galaxy. That's where it really was done well. There was Guardians of the Galaxy 2. There was only one scene in particular that I didn't like, and that's when Chris Pratt got like thrown into the rocks by Ego, and like you can tell like how CGI'd it was, and then like him like coming out of the rocks. I don't know. It just really
See,
visually fucking
I try my best
but
not to pay attention to scenes like that. Like if CGI ends up being bad,
It wasn't CGI. It was like they built the scenery. And like, so it was CGI'd him going into it and breaking the rocks, but then it was like built scenery to look like, or they guess they represented it in the CGI.
Right.
But like him coming out of it, it just looked too false. Like the lighting was different and things just kind of very.
See, I still try to look past. Like whenever I'm watching movies, I try my best, unless it's just awful. I try my best to look past something like that
mean,
because
everything-
I'm watching a movie to see the story of it.
Yeah.
You can't always
mean,
get what you want to see
it's
out
not
of it.
that
I
wanna
try to
see,
suspend
it's
my
just-
disbelief as
Exactly,
much as I possibly
exactly.
I
But
absolutely-
some things
I
will-
expect more from Marvel and Disney.
Yeah, especially with that much money, dude. Like you have,
Yeah.
but like that's my thing is that I'm trying to be taken in. You know what I mean? And I don't.
That
but
breaks
when
it.
yeah, exactly. I'm instantly out of it. when I
Man.
see
If
that,
it does
I'm
break
like,
it, it
fuck.
breaks it.
yeah,
But, you know.
Guardians 2 though.
Yeah.
I love Guardians 2. Like a lot of people said it was just the same rehash of Guardians 1, but they did it a little bit differently. I disagree completely.
I don't know.
I think it was a pretty much the same movie. It had all the same
kind
beats,
of. It had
like-
the same. It had some of the same beats.
Yeah, but they had silver in there, and that shit was dope.
But
God,
like
was-
there
there
were
was
so many
development.
there were so many great points in that movie, and fucking Yondo, god damn it,
Yondu,
I've heard it both ways.
the right way and the wrong way.
I've heard it both ways, the right way and then your way. No,
Yeah,
him.
the Yondu stuff was great.
Like, oh my god, that was such a great development from the first movie to the second movie.
Right.
Yeah, your dad dies.
Yeah, no, he straight
Classic.
piccoloed that shit, dude.
mean-
He may have been your daddy, but he wasn't your father. He may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy.
I'm Mary Poppins, yo.
Oh my god, I'm Mary Poppins. Look at me.
Mary Poppins, a great
No,
warrior,
so-
or whatever.
I don't know. Like I don't know much about the cosmic side of things on Marvel, but I do know that there's a bunch of gods, and then there's a god after that god who has an opposite god, and
That's DC too.
yeah, right. Well, that's
That's any universe that gets
Yeah.
past just regular
so it's
people.
just like spirituality. In
There's gonna
general.
be gods that
But like
fuck you
they
over.
have, you have the
All
seven
the same dumb story.
seven celestials or whatever, and then
It's
or
just told
however many.
differently.
So you have all the celestials, and then you have like
DC did
the
it
wall
better.
or whatever, and there's that guardian of the wall. That's not the wall. The wall is DC, but there's that guardian of like the universe, and then there's a guy past him who has like an opposite. You don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Sorry, we had a small separate silent thing there where he fucked
It
up.
was not silent. I could hear every breath. I heard all that.
No, he just tried to tell me that Marvel did the gods better than
They did.
DC did. No, they did not.
They kind of did.
In the
Yeah.
cinematic
No, in
universe.
general sense. Like,
No!
The idea that Thor
Okay.
and everybody else.
Neither
they're
one
not
of them have really done the gods in the cinematic
No.
universe.
Right.
The way they like.
DC
and,
got too deep into the Greek pantheon.
And
I-
then
In which part? In the cinematic?
No,
no,
in
just
the
in the
comic
comics.
Like fucking Ares and Zeus and everybody
Yeah,
being.
they're all
That's just in one side of things.
Well,
no,
that's
but
that literally the Ares and fucking Zeus part of it is literally just in the Wonder Woman side of things.
No.
I mean, it expands past that. The only other character that I can think that
Who else is
adds in those things is Captain Marvel. I'm
Name-
sorry,
name
Flash does,
Shazam.
Name 2 more gods.
Barely.
Name
No,
2 gods of
he's
DC
important.
that
the-
aren't in the pantheon.
The God of Knowledge,
Who?
which I cannot remember his name.
Batman.
No.
Batman.
The one before him.
Batman.
The one that was actually the God of Knowledge.
Batman is
That's
the new god of knowledge.
The new God. I'm talking about before then.
Right.
There was him who sat in the chair of
Oh, and Orion.
Orion's not a god.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's the son of Darkseid.
No,
He's a new god.
he's a new god.
Anyway, what I'm saying is that the Greek pantheon exists in the DC universe. Like, it's canon. Like,
It
And
exists.
they're-
It exists in both worlds.
and they're not that much stronger.
Not
than
really.
what-
There's a
Not the
Thor.
MCU.
No, there's a Thor in DC universe too.
Yeah, but it's not like the Norse gods are like a full pantheon that exists and are important to a lot of stories.
It's
No, it
here's-
is.
Here's our supplement,
Read,
and then
no,
like,
read the comics.
and then they're like, oh, the
that,
pantheon.
there was a
all
huge little
Where did the Norse gods show up in DC?
in the comics.
These, thanks.
No, I mean, fucking
No shit.
in whose
Fucking
storyline is it important?
No,
No, nobody's.
okay, not
No,
not as much now.
Okay, so
That's
here's
what I'm saying. You limit yourself by devoting yourself to a certain pantheon and having that be like one of your mainstays.
Yeah,
gotta word
And
it better.
MCU does that kind of with the Norse pantheon, but it's so vague and unfamiliar
Yeah.
to our current
They make it
sensibilities
their
that you
own.
can add it into like all of the,
You know what they should?
all of the mythology.
They need to get on that Spawn remake with Jamie Foxx.
man, that's just not gonna happen.
I don't give a fuck. I'll make it happen. I don't care, dude. I really want to watch that. That looks
You're gonna call
myself.
Jamie Foxx, be like, "Hey, let's make this.
Hey, man.
Let's make this bitch.
I
I know
gotta-
you got the money.
Yeah.
I got the story."
I was like, we can make it happen. I even came up with a sequel to the Babadook, man. I'm
Oh,
really
dude,
good
no,
at that.
same. I wanted a sequel for Babadook.
Yeah, they're not
so bad.
The director and the writer said she's not going to do it because, like, she made sure that she kept the rights to all sequels. That way she could, like, because making a sequel to that movie would take away the power of being a single parent. Like, that was, like, the empowerment of the whole story, was being a single mom or whatever. And so she refused to make a sequel because it would just pretty much, like, dilute the whole premise of the first movie. Like, it's not going to be that important of a story anymore.
And that's fair.
Yeah, Meg, it's totally fair.
That's
And I was
completely
like-
fair.
Like, I was like, oh man, I totally got this down. And like, Googled it. and
Like,
I'm
I know the story that
There's
you
a-
need to make for a sequel. Let's do this.
I have a great title for it.
the
That's all I got.
Baba 2.
Baba 2.
Baba Duh,
Baba 2. Oh,
Oh, damn.
right?
Baba.
They're really French, like
Yeah,
phlegm
exactly.
in there.
Baba.
got an ass gun.
Obviously, this ghost was French.
Not a ghost.
What is he? He's anything.
He's a ghost.
He's
Not a
like
ghost.
he's a. I almost
Ghosts can
spooked,
take on a
man.
lot of things. What did you?
No, it's a mesquite.
Yeah, it's a mosquito.
He's mesquite. Baba mesquite.
Let's so any other I can't think of any other trailers that really impressed me in or stuck with me anyway, because I don't really care for Fantastic Beast or
Nah.
Yeah,
you know
Was that on there?
yeah, Grimwald, the Grindelwald's
Okay, see, I
betrayals
don't-
or something.
I
What
guess
was the
it's a little-
trailer for the new movie having not Keith, but Daniel Ratchet
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Ragnarok?
No, he wasn't in there. Why would he be in there?
There was
there's
because
not
there's
really-
a new movie
no,
that's
there's not.
Is that not real?
No, man. Do you not realize what April Fool's Day is?
Oh, yeah.
If I did,
If
then
it's on
then the
Facebook,
fucking
it's
Darth Maul
probably-
movie. I didn't see it on Facebook.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not.
Oh, where'd you see it?
YouTube.
So, that's not real. And
That wasn't on April Fool's Day either.
the
That
cursed,
I
the
saw.
cursed child poster that went all the way.
It wasn't a
around?
poster. It was a full trailer
It was a full trailer.
with
Scenes from the
fucking
previous
Daniel
movies?
Ragnarok right in it.
Yeah, I'm sure from Harry Potter episode 6 and 7.
Is Ricky asleep right now?
I saw it, dude.
I'm never asleep.
Stay woke, man.
I know no sleep.
I'm woke as fuck.
Woke AF, bro. No, they
Shut up.
the Deadpool trailer really like I don't know, I'm like 30% into Deadpool 2 just because of the guy Peter. Like the guy that doesn't
Oh
have
my
any
God, the
powers.
guy-
Yeah.
Like that shit.
There,
Oh my God.
there should no. There were talks like
That was so
he has a
Yeah,
lot.
right?
He actually has a power.
Don't ruin this for me.
He's
Don't
gonna
ruin
be.
this for me. I'm in it because
He's-
this guy is funny.
He's gonna be Deus Ex Petera.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
Yeah,
Jesus.
probably.
I just like the fact that like he's like, oh, I don't have any. And then
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh, yeah,
I
he's
literally,
like-
I just saw the ad.
yeah, he's just jumping out of the plane like ready to
just-
go.
him just-
Positioning.
His,
like,
his
complete
mustache,
lag.
his mustache just going.
I was sold for the movie when I saw Terry Crews in it, and then I saw
Right.
this guy.
I really
Peter.
thought he was going to be Bishop, but
Right.
does that
Yeah,
make sense
same,
in the cable
same.
story?
It does, but
But,
it's not a cable
yeah.
story, I guess. I don't know.
It is a cable
it's
story.
but
This
it's
is
a
like the
telling.
cable
it's
origin.
It's a Deadpool.
Not the origin.
It's the teleport.
It's not the origin.
You're
It's-
right, but
I'm pretty
I mean,
sure
it's-
I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Cable going to take care of something,
It's-
and we're going to
it's-
see an actual Cable origin later on. Because
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
why?
Because
You can't have that nowadays with Disney owning Fox and Marvel and him playing Thanos as Josh Brolin.
Why? Because Thanos
not-
looks nothing like Josh Brolin.
they're,
Yes,
not, they're not gonna cast the same character in the same role, and
They're
after,
gonna keep-
after
if he can keep
after
playing
Dark
Cable-
Phoenix. That's it. Maybe New Mutants, but that's honestly probably going to get wiped from the slate because the Disney and Fox deal is going to go through next summer, and that's going to be it.
If
and
he
the
can
Fox
keep playing
slate is-
Cable, like
it's-
if he doesn't stop the role after this movie,
It's
if
all
he
gone,
doesn't
dude.
die in this, he could definitely keep playing
He's
Cable.
not gonna die.
He's just going to go back to the future. I think
Deadpool's
is what's gonna
Deadpool.
happen.
I
and him
don't
are
think
gonna-
that that's gonna happen.
Deadpool and him. What do you mean it's not gonna happen? Him and Deadpool are both gonna be able to teleport, and then he's gonna go back to the future because this kid's obviously some destructive force in
Yeah,
the future.
I think that's
the
basically what's
the whole
going on.
plot point
Yeah.
for him being there. Oh, I'm Cable. I showed up out of nowhere to kill a
Right.
child.
I have something
Why?
important to do in the past, and Deadpool's fucking my shit up.
Yeah.
That's basic.
Did he
Cable
get
Deadpool
stuck
story.
in that time? I really feel like Josh Brolin's gonna continue playing this character
Nah.
on another time.
He might get like a revisit.
In fact,
like a
I-
brief
I wish he
I
would.
will be
but,
He's a perfect Cable.
He-
I would be
really is.
surprised.
He really is.
I will be surprised if there's another Deadpool movie after this
Me
one.
too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I don't.
Because
They're not going
everything
for
at
trilogy.
Fox is going to get completely wiped.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's all.
If they don't
Sony-
continue with
Sony.
Ryan Reynolds being Deadpool, they're going to miss out on
Oh, no, they
lot,
will-
not only a lot of money,
They're not-
but it's a lot of good content.
We
Well,
need
it's
a
not that they won't-
Spider-Man. and
If we
Deadpool.
don't get exactly, I was about to say that. If we don't get a Spider-Man Deadpool movie, I was telling him this the
I
other
know,
night.
it's too.
Ryan Reynolds is the only one who has a chance of making it.
Yeah,
making it
if
over.
he-
If they
he
had a
really
movie together,
is- yeah.
the way to get rid of that R rating, is the first time you see Deadpool and him together, him just going "fuck" and like or something of that nature, and it just bleeping it out, and he goes, "What? What the what the what?" And he just sit there, and then like for the next like 10 seconds, all you hear is beep 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 beep.
Right.
He go, "Oh well, I guess I'm in Disney now. Okay, fine."
Deadpool keeps trying to maim himself, but he keeps cutting away from him, and he's like, no, and he's like trying to dip into frame and like. bleed
exactly,
on screen.
exactly. It just kind of fucks it over. But like, Deadpool needs to be in the universe. I really
Right.
want to see him in
If
the
Ryan
DCU.
Reynolds has the heart on for Deadpool that he seems to, it
Oh,
seems
he
like he would
does.
want that crossover to happen because
Oh,
it's really important in the comics.
That's where he's going to be made. That's where Ryan Reynolds is going to be making his money for the next few years. He needs to keep doing Deadpool stuff.
he was fucking.
He
made.
needs to keep
Yeah.
doing
He
Deadpool
was
stuff.
made for it.
He was, yeah. Ever since he got his mouth sewn shut, he was destined to be Deadpool.
The Merc with the mouth.
It probably
Exactly.
They had the audacity.
The Merc with the mouth sewn shut.
It probably won't. It probably won't be Phase 4, but it might be. We don't really know that much about it. But I'd hope that Phase 5 we start to see a lot of crossover movies like that because I really enjoy those. Like the Ragnarok, Spider-Man, and Deadpool would be a great team up.
There was this one particular run. I don't know if this will end up being movie worthy, but it
Spider-Man,
could.
the Fantastic Four, go on.
That'd be fucking awesome.
I want the Fantastic Four introduced through a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
We can get to that. We can get to the FC4 in a minute.
There's this one Spider-Man Deadpool story that Scott Aukerman wrote, and it's about it's a super just like all the way down the comedic end of that storyline, and it's about Deadpool trying to learn from Spider-Man how to be marketable, and they like both go to LA and like Deadpool's like trying to learn from Spider-Man how to get like sell toys to kids and shit like.
Oh, I don't have my knife. I've never seen that.
It's really good.
Before we get off the Fox thing, did you guys hear that Dark Phoenix has dropped the X-Men branding from its title?
No, really?
Yeah,
Like the little logo?
they didn't show any footage from it, at CinemaCon, but they showed the new.
Ooh, they showed Glass. They showed the trailer for Glass.
Yeah.
I'm stoked on that, dude.
But it's just Dark Phoenix, and the X has a circle around it.
So it's not X-Men: The Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, it's just Dark.
Because like I don't feel like you're gonna get that many people out there. If people just hear of a movie called Dark Phoenix, you don't really explain what's going on, they're gonna get stoked to go see like another Marvel movie type deal. You
Right.
know? They want to go see the superheroes.
Yeah, I feel like
That's the only reason.
Right, no, that's the thing. That, I mean,
Fucking-
the superhero movies are the modern action movies nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
The
if
blockbusters,
this
dude.
were in the 80s, this would be your modern Arnold Schwarzenegger movie or Sylvester Stallone coming out. This is your Rambo
would do it.
now.
I think it's more in line of Star Wars and Jurassic Park as your big blockbusters. Yeah.
Thank you, Steven Spielberg.
Says Ready Player One, which I still haven't seen.
No, Steven Spielberg created the blockbuster.
Jaws.
Like, yeah, having people lined up around the block to go see your movie.
Okay.
That's what a blockbuster was back.
Nobody actually busted the block, though.
I mean, the block was busted with busting with people.
As soon as Americans started to get fat enough, you know.
Yeah, that sidewalk started busting.
Like, literally, gravity could not contain.
I just imagine like a fat person like drifting away from the earth because their own gravity.
What's happening? I just want to see this movie.
We had that conversation. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, it's a brief conversation.
Brief conversation. Like, as much as I love Star Wars,
Yeah.
the Marvel has surpassed it and supplanted it as the like. You can't be both nostalgic and trend setting at the same time. It'll never be as good as the Star Wars sequels are. It'll never be 1977 again.
Nah, and you made the point that 1977 seeing a lightsaber for the first time is going to be fucking blow your mind.
Yeah.
Right, and you can never recapture that.
No.
it's in the cultural paradigm and everything. Yeah.
The scenes, all of them. Well, I probably should spoiler that, huh?
Right.
Shit. Well,
Remind me to bleep
spoilers.
that.
yeah, believe that. That in particular is exactly the kind of thing that is it's the moments that are going to stick with me in particular. You know, seeing that happen is not something like, especially the fluidity. That's not something I've seen occur in a movie before this. You know? So, you know, it's definitely got that Star Wars feel to it, and definitely broke A New Hope. In my eyes.
It's on its track to beat Star Wars
I mean, what
opening weekend records too.
the hell are you
Yep.
doing? It was like 630 million, right? Like first weekend.
Yep.
Solid, dude.
Yeah.
That's a lot of coin.
What 380 million was?
That's a lot of gumballs.
Lot
so
of
many
lo-
gumballs.
That's way more gumballs than we could ever handle in this house.
I wonder how many gumballs that would like actually be.
I wonder how many gumballs we could
fill
put in
this
this house.
house.
Yeah. How many gumballs could we officially like fill inside of this entire house?
One-
Let us know your guesses in the comments below.
When people start sending us gumballs.
God,
1.8
dude,
trillion.
I would love to actually have people send us for real gumballs.
That's gonna be an issue after a certain point. Right?
Like, can somebody actually pay us, please?
Hey, nobody ever pays me in gum. Nice.
I'm tired of getting I want to get to the point where I'm tired of getting paid in gum.
Right. It used to be a thing, and I don't want it
But
anymore.
I don't know. I'm actually the more I've actually watched the full trailer for Han Solo. The more I've watched it, the more I'm actually super interested to see it. I think it looks really good.
I think it looks like a good movie. I just think it's pointless.
It looks like a very.
I think it's very-
it's a very pointless movie. It's a very dusty Star Wars movie.
I mean, that's just like going back and watching Rebels and seeing a story like that. Like, you know how things are going to end out.
No, you don't. With
You,
Rebels,
you don't know
actually-
how things are going to end out for the Han Solo movie.
everyone's going to be fine.
Do you?
Yeah, and he's not ever gonna have a good feeling.
You know
about
how
anything
certain
ever.
characters are going to be.
You know how
Right,
the
the
main
main cast,
character and his sidekick.
I want to see how Lando got to fucking Cloud City, dude.
Right.
That's-
Like it's gonna connect pieces. It's like
Yeah, the
Rogue
miss-
One in that
missing-
sense. where
missing-
it's just
But
gonna fill the gaps.
it's not like Rogue One. Because
in that sense, it is. I think we're just gonna like fill the space in between. what
we're
we already
gonna
know.
get like Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson is a huge character in it. I want to see what happens to him. He's probably gonna die. Yeah,
It's Woody Harrelson.
but I'm excited. I love Woody Harrelson. I would not say I only hope.
Solo, A New Hope.
Well, I mean, he's obviously gonna die because even in the trailer, the one gun that Han Solo uses is the blaster that is given to Han Solo is by Woody Harrelson. It's Woody Harrelson's favorite gun, and he gives it to him. He's gonna die.
Right.
He's gonna die. Just he gave away his prized possession. He's gonna die.
Guns
That's just
don't
how
kill
that
people,
works.
Blasters kill people.
Especially
And the
when you
love
shoot
interest
first.
is going to die.
Yeah.
Right.
Was there a love interest in
Yeah,
it?
that
Oh, yeah.
lady.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't think she's gonna die.
Token girl. I don't know.
She's
what her
absolutely going
She
to
doesn't
die
have-
because that's going to set up his whole
distance from Leia.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally. She's just gonna turn out to be that
I
strong.
mean, she doesn't have to die. Maybe she just has other priorities.
her name? Fuck.
She probably does.
The stormtrooper.
But maybe she doesn't die and she has other priorities.
Finn,
Probably gonna die.
Captain.
Leia.
the chick
Yeah.
stormtrooper.
Yeah,
That's gonna. This girl's gonna turn out to be her in the future. She's
Phasma?
Like, yeah. Phasma.
No.
Chick's
It's not Phasma. It's not Phasma
No,
by any means.
yeah.
I
I'm just making a joke.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But I know.
Are you just
all-
not going to shut down my joke completely? Is
I,
that what you want to do right now? You said, I know, but let me tell you why it's not. I know, I'm aware, it's time.
I accidentally took my time to read deep into the backstory of Phasma. Did you know her armor is made from a cruise ship of Emperor Palpatine's?
Neat.
Solid. Yeah. No, I didn't. How was I have known that? I didn't-
She joined the First Order from being captured, and her brother wanted to rebel, and she watched him die.
Oh.
And then she got her armor made from a cruise ship that was destroyed that belonged to Emperor Palpatine.
When you say cruise ship, do you mean cruising?
I mean a cruise ship.
like a.
I mean
I'm
a
imagining-
fucking yacht.
Just imagine like Palpatine and like Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got like
No.
a martini with a little umbrella in it.
Yeah,
Big
just-
sunglasses, floral pattern, button-up shirt.
Would you like more, sir?
Play me Margaritaville again.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Sith Lords in paradise. the one thing that does like kind of tip the scales for me, like okay, I'm kind of interested in Han Solo, is the fucking the Western score at the beginning of the trailer. I love that Western spin on the classic Star.
Yeah.
You gotta stop touching me. You just gotta
No.
stop touching me.
I noticed this today when we went to watch it, that the a really fast up-paced version of the Force theme was playing. Doesn't make sense why they're playing Binary Sunset in the.
It's the only song I think of.
Fucking cantina.
The only song I think of.
Somebody should put that over the
Entire
Make it
movie.
come out.
Rey and Kylo fight against the Praetorian.
Yes.
That has to exist. The only
It
thing,
must already.
the only thing that I've seen of that fight scene is "Don't Stop Me Now."
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I mean that's
Shot in
okay.
the-
That's okay, but it's nothing
The
compared to.
Guardians of the Galaxy done version or whatever.
Which-
That would be. I say that's nothing compared to having the cantina scene.
Ducks down.
The cantina music into that fight scene. That would be great.
Which I don't think it exists anywhere but in the holiday special. But that is the one redeeming fact that makes it almost worth that 2 hours of suffering through that movie is the fucking the lounge jazz rendition of the cantina song at the end of that movie. There's a little bit to talk about with Spider-Man, but I think we'll hit that whenever we come back to the Infinity War review in the post show. Four Gumballs, IndieCarnival.com.
4 gumballs?
4 Gumballs.
4 gumballs.
4 gumballs, which you mean, how much does a gumball cost?
25 cents.
25 cents? Really? Just $1?
Just $1.
Just
Just
$1?
of your Earth dollars.
Yes.
$1 Earth dollar. 1 24 gumballs.
That's right. And you know what you get for that? You get a Fandom Nonsense post show. You get Does It Science a week early. You get Does It Science bloopers. You might even get an extended 3 minutes if we ever make more episodes. You get all that for $1.
Just one of them.
Just one.
Uno Gumball. I'm sorry. Quattro Gumball.
Quattro Gumballo.
Find a dollar.
Quattro Gumballo!
But for right now, it is time for the first word. Right.
I'm gonna keep doing this.
What is with you and touching me?
I missed you.
You gotta stop touching me.
With you
I
and
won't.
touching me.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Wrong.
Oh Lord.
Wrong.
And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life.
Oh
Oh Lord. The first word.
There's a guy.
You gonna choke on
Let
that?
me get a drink.
No.
Let me get a drink.
No.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on.
Yeah,
Nope.
Don't.
No.
Shut up.
He just got out of jail.
He's also a racist.
Yeah.
By myself.
also
All I
racist.
drank was
5,
water.
4, 3.
Let me get a drink of that.
I hate you so
I
much.
know. Oh my god.
I'm sure everybody does.
So episode 3 of Red vs. Blue.
Tight as fuck.
Season 16, yeah.
I'm so glad it ended on a caboose.
Right.
So good.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Go with that
You
first, 'cause
stupid.
that's freshest.
You
Yeah.
stupid first word, bitch.
So.
Caboose had some straight up gold.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Oh my god.
When he said, whenever he said, it'll be fine. Whenever he's like talking,
He just
Lopez,
understood Lopez. Like he's,
Yeah.
this whole time, he is able to speak Spanish and has understood everything Lopez has said, and has just
It doesn't
willfully
matter what I'm
ignored it.
saying.
That was
I know
the
what I'm
best
saying.
wait what of fucking
He's like-
16 seasons. That was the best wait what.
Okay.
There's something of Red vs. Blue that's really been kind of pushed to the back burner since Blood Gulch, and that is
the fact that they went forward in time.
Nice. Nice.
they didn't go forward in time.
And they went all over the place in time.
Church went all over the place in time.
Church didn't go anywhere in time.
Yes,
wait,
they did.
I'm sorry.
No, he didn't.
What happened in season 3? Whenever they
Simulation.
Yeah, he's searching through the memories.
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
whenever
it was.
whenever they straight up
No,
said that they
he
went.
had to- he
Remember
went
they said they
time
went
a million
through time.
times.
When it right before. Fuck. I'm sorry, I kept talking at the same exact time as Ricky. Like literally, we both stopped talking, and we both started talking. Whenever Tucker wakes up after the bomb, after Andy goes off.
Season 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Episode like 12 or
I just want to point out that Ricky has on a microphone this whole time, so
Yeah, he's distant
Oh
enough.
shit.
It'd be okay.
I can hear you.
from a distance tonight. Give me a drink of that Red Bull.
Eat it.
You did.
No, but yeah. So whenever Andy goes off, they wake up in the future.
but they don't wake up in the future.
They don't actually
they
wake
don't
up in the
actually wake up
They
in the
wake up
future.
in Halo 2.
Yeah, but
they
but
believe
they-
it's the future.
That's what they say.
It's because things are really shiny there.
Is there any clarification that they did not go into the future?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
With in season 5, it's pretty much clarified when Church is talking to Tex and she's talking about how she ran into York and everything, and he says, "Wait, how did he get here? He wasn't there for the explosion. How did the director? How did the chairman? How did everybody get?"
But see, that's what I wondered about. Like,
Yeah, no,
so it
that's-
wasn't specifically talked upon. It's just there was no clarity, and it's kind of like a
Red,
question-
Clarity was
Red
made-
versus Blue expect his audience to have,
some kind of coherent
Right.
understanding about what the
Yeah.
fuck's going on in their surroundings.
but the reason why you can be mistaken for believing that is because Red versus Blue and Blood Gulch very closely followed the rule of funny, where if a joke is funny enough,
We're gonna run
it can break canon, it can break continuity.
Right.
And I think Caboose understanding Lopez is that kind of thing.
Right.
Like Caboose
Oh,
can't
yeah.
actually understand
Understand
Lopez,
Lopez,
but just for
but
that
yeah.
one joke,
Right.
it just kind of
It lets you allow yourself to think that for a moment.
right,
like,
Yeah, he
Like,
can
think
understand
about-
that, and he's broken the fourth wall on other occasions. But then again, pretty much all of the characters have broken the fourth wall
I mean,
on multiple
I
occasions.
felt explicitly connected to Lopez whenever he said, "Wait, what?"
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like very confused.
And then the
An
tie back,
audience.
Oh
to
my
last episode.
god, dude!
Yeah.
I was literally cackling
Yeah.
at how fucking funny that was because I did not put it together when he was like, "Oh no, my lucky penny! Have you seen my penny?" Start freaking out. I'm like,
It seemed
okay.
like just yesterday when I found out.
I can't believe that it
Yesterday.
ended like that. But like the ending of that episode, just seeing that shit happen, he goes, "Oh, well, nope, I was wrong." Then just fucking jumps right back into the portal.
Yeah.
Helpless, I had to watch the world end.
Yeah.
He had the ability to tell them
Everything that was
that shit was going wrong, but he just fucked up because he wanted to open up a business account.
he's doing what he thinks. Which also, like, that's why the weight.
That's just Caboose.
You know,
That's just him.
he says all this, and then
The fact that they tied that in from the first episode, though, and made that the reason that shit happened, that was genius.
No,
that was
dude.
so good.
I
How
told
does he
you.
know what a fixed rate mortgage is
he's
or whatever?
Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what somebody in the feed said that. Like, I could see Caboose channeling his inner Joel in this moment. Like, he's like, next thing you know, he's gonna start talking about gold. But gold in Iran.
And,
Go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say the fucking Sarge. So actually going back
Killing
and
all of
seeing
his men.
going back and seeing Sarge in the past, in the middle of the war. That was really cool to see.
Sergeant Lieutenant.
When he says
Yeah,
go up
he's
and
a
hill to the left, and then he like tries to correct his
Get it,
course, is it just because
It's
he's
like,
facing
I
in
say-
a different direction?
Yeah,
and he's like,
exactly,
go up the left
exactly.
Side?
He was
Holy
like,
shit.
he's like, I say go this way, and then they start going that way, and then he pops over somewhere else and goes, no, what are you doing?
I said no such thing.
Less people every transition. Like, every time they move.
And I think that what we're going to learn this season is how true Church's wisdom in season 3 was. No matter how bad things are, they can't be any better, they can't be any worse, because that's just how things are. Like, just like with Church going back in time in season 3, like, the reason why all of Sarge's men died was because Sarge went back in time and made them, like, it wouldn't have happened.
It's always going to be a
It
continuation.
was always going to work that same way.
Yep.
Like, you can't
Continuity, course correction.
you can't change
Yeah.
you can't change the past. In fact, going back to the past probably was the catalyst that made that thing happen in the first place.
At this point, I really don't think that there's been a whole lot of talk about the fact that they're going back in time and all this. The Church is going to end up coming back. I don't think that that's going to happen.
Like I said, I think that the whole point is you can't change the past.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole point.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I said,
I don't think
said
that they're even going to bring that up, though.
I totally.
They might
think-
run into it.
I think they'll
they
totally
ran
acknowledge it.
into him last season at the very end.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think we're
that's-
going to see even an inkling of Church in this season.
Doubtful. No,
I don't
completely disagree.
Really?
Yep.
I think if they're
pretty good at
moving
fortune
through
telling,
the
man.
whole past
What's the
red versus
point?
blue at random because
fucking
he may have
Church.
some.
The only reason that I could see is Caboose. Caboose would be the only reason that they
I
go
don't think
back to
anybody's
something
gonna
like
seek
that.
him out. I think it's just gonna be
Caboose
that.
would be the only person to seek him out because he's
Right.
he's going to be the first person to actually figure out how that shit works
But I
and
think,
get back to where he wanted to go is to be with his best friend.
yeah, but I think Caboose got his closure last season on
Yeah.
that.
Exactly. That's
They
what.
already
Yeah,
tied that
yeah.
up. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to seek him out. That's what I'm saying.
I think he's gonna
don't-
run
I
into-
think that if they are going to end up bouncing around through the timeline of red versus blue, it's possible that they could end up.
When
like
they end
a
up bumping up into the mother of invention.
Okay.
I feel like Tucker might pop back into the cave.
Pops in the midst of a
like,
meeting in the war room.
Be the reason why him and sister never hooked up. Like he was the noise.
yeah.
Oh man,
And,
that was really good. That shit was really good. What about in the cave? Oh, you count that?
But like
Yeah,
I
count that we did a sex.
we almost did a sex.
I can see.
She doesn't skip a beat. She,
Yeah, right.
That's how she talks. to
Sister has been on point so
Yeah.
far in this.
She got a lot of characterization this episode. That was so strange.
I
Like, we
mean-
know her religious beliefs now.
I mean, before
Militant
in,
agnostic.
Yeah.
Fucking perfect, dude.
Yeah.
in season 5, it was literally just a bunch of her saying something, and the punchline was, "Wait, what?"
And that was a great running gag.
yeah.
The wait, what?
But
Like,
but now we're actually getting kind of stuff.
Season 5 was what can we make Becca say?
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm glad they put Becca as a facing character in this because, like, I could see her meeting up or accidentally running into Church because she's so oblivious to a lot of things.
Right.
Church would be like, and if he ran back into that wait, what joke,
Yeah.
that'd be perfect.
And that's the end of it. That's the end of it.
Church
It's
anymore.
just
He
her.
just says wait, what, and she disappears again, and then that's it.
They always said,
Wait, what? I'm bored. Gone. No, I really don't think. I would actually be really happy if we don't get anything church-wise in,
Yeah,
in
I'd
the
fine with
season.
that too. I'm just saying.
I would
it's the only way it's
prefer
possible
that.
we
I would-
see him.
Not me.
I would be unhappy to see Church actually.
We don't need him anymore.
Yeah, you don't.
We're past him.
Are we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we?
It's season 16.
I'm past Lopez.
Do you touch butts?
Yeah. Duh. Shit.
It's 2018.
What, look soft.
Church don't touch butts. Church is gone.
Church is dead.
Church is gone.
Not into that. There's.
It's 2018. Church doesn't lick assholes. It's gone. He's done.
What conversation are you having? What's going on in your head right now? You know? Jesus.
I heard.
No, but-
I heard recently. It's 2018. If you don't eat ass, then it's
Then it's what?
then you don't matter. Then you don't matter.
No. The militant.
Church doesn't eat ass. He's gone. He's done with.
The militant agnostic line when she said, "I don't know if there's a God, and you don't either." Like that was really.
I don't know
good.
what's out there, and you don't either.
Yeah, that was really good, dude. That and there was the realization that they were back in time in Valhalla. Whenever she said that everything that had happened there, like they tore it all down and they built condos in
Yeah.
Valhalla. Like it's the weirdest fucking. I don't know, like just the lead up to it. I wanted to believe that they were gonna see like the plane or the Pelican come down or something.
Yeah,
you know what
that'd
I
be
mean?
cool. That would be
And-
cool.
But no, I don't know. Be around for O'Malley going. Or,
Yeah, the beginning of
or with the meta.
season-
Yeah,
Beginning of season 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that would be awesome to see like the meta pop it up or something like that.
Oh god, to have the meta come back and something like that, and then him jump through a portal.
Okay, all right. Shit just got really scary in my mind.
Right.
It's like, you gotta deal with this four-arm bitch, and then
4-arm bitch and a meta.
yeah, that's too much.
Props to Hullum on Doc this episode.
Oh, dude.
Like his you don't really hear
Props to him and Griff.
No, his dog voice.
yeah, but we've heard Jeff really act before through
but
Griff. Like this was
seeing-
like we actually heard some like really like emotional character coming out of Doc, and not that I didn't think that Matt was capable of that, but you don't really hear like actual like real acting
No, he's a
from
director,
Matt
you know?
yeah
He's
from Matt
just-
as much, and so that was really good. I thought.
You watched the most recent RT podcast, or was it the post show? Post show. They started doing the they were showing clips that didn't make it into.
I was starting to watch earlier today, and my phone wouldn't load it. I was gonna watch it tonight.
There
So
was-
didn't make it into.
the doc.
RT doc.
Yeah, there was like just little ones. There's one that did make it, and then like a couple others that did. Like apparently, whenever Gavin slapped Jeff,
Yeah.
apparently he slapped him, and it was so loud that the camera like desynced, like, and so like the audio just like desynced from it, and that was fucking hilarious. But like he said that they showed one that when they were on the road, they had to record because they were like a convention or something, and like since they had to do lines, Matt had to do Sarge lines. And he's like underneath this sheet, like, and he's like talking like Sarge. And Bernie said like the reason it was so funny is just to hear like see a ghost talking like Sarge, dude. And I was like, absolutely, that's fucking hilarious.
I'm not dead, you're dead.
It's just like, well, I guess you're right about that. And I was like, he's just like standing there like a white sheet, like it was fucking.
Was it literally under a white sheet?
Yes, he's just standing in the middle of the room with this white sheet on top.
Just
of
like
fucking.
Simmons.
He had to like get rid of the room noise. You know?
It'd be even funnier if it was the scene of season 1 when Sarge is dead.
Yeah. What I think I was watching season 6 is when Wahington's looking for or investigating Blood Gulch, right?
Yeah, that's
Beginning of it?
episode 2.
Okay, so like whenever Sarge does the cardboard cutout warnings, yes, dude, that is like my favorite.
I love
scene.
math!
And, like all the seasons, he's like, who did all this? I did.
Whitest
Like,
red army!
Hi, yeah, he's like greatest trick in a book.
Classic misdirection.
No,
I still got it.
I feel like they will end up either, like that's why I mentioned the whole time traveling thing is them going into the future is because I feel like there's a point in time that maybe they missed something because they did go into the future or something of that sort to be able to bring back to, or at the very least, you know, put up at a point in time where all of Blood Gulch was still occurring. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just
It's saying there's something we missed.
there's
in
something
Blood Gulch?
there's something that they missed because it went into the future. You know, or a story.
But to take them back into Halo 1 and then to pull anything
they
from
just
there into Halo...
They just remade Halo for the PC not too long when they released Halo 5, right? They had the Halo Master Chief Edition or whatever.
But
They didn't make it for PC.
But I mean, nonetheless,
They didn't make it for PC. It doesn't matter if they
It
did.
is a
nonetheless,
PC version, but
it looks better, but it's still the same game.
it's not technically Halo. It's like Halo Combat Evolved with
Reaches kind
updates
of
that
feel.
people have
But
put together. And
but nonetheless, even in season 15, whenever they went back in time, whenever at the very end, whenever Church got to say his actual goodbyes to Caboose, it was still
That's the way to
Halo
phrase it.
1. It was still the shitty graphic Halo 1.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is that like there's still, I mean, the potential's there, you know, especially since they put Combat Evolved was PC based. I mean,
It's only mainly because Kickasola has jammed it into my head, but I just hope they don't bring Church
it's absolutely.
back.
Every week that I come here, it feels like if I miss a week, everything changed in his opinions. Like he'll go from being like exactly agreeing with me, and then like I come back and he's just like, "Nah, this guy. He knows what he's talking about. You're fucking wrong." And I'm like,
Nine times out of 10, I agree with your
I know,
I
but
agree
then when
with
I
your
come-
opinion.
When I come back, everything's changed, and it was the same thing with
He
Super.
fucks me
You remember-
over every time.
Do you remember the point in when Dragon Ball Super was on? I was like, "Oh man, but I love Super because of the nostalgia, you know," and talking about why I loved it. And he was like, "Yeah, I totally agree." And then I came back and he was like, "Oh man, the only reason I watch this show is because it's a job." And I'm like, "Bitch, that's my line." That's what he says. You don't get to say that. That's why I feel. I'm like, I don't trust you anymore, man. Last week or 2 weeks ago,
He makes it hard. Like, I'll sit there and tell him so many different things about how I feel about something, and he looks at me and goes, "No, that's bad.
Look,
That's
like,
bad."
2 weeks ago, when you guys were watching RVB, or right after Nomad, y'all started watching the Red vs. Blue in the air. Me and him were talking about how, like, yeah, Church is totally gonna come back end of the season, you know, leading to next season, something like that. Totally gonna see Church. And then, like, now he's just like, "Nah, fuck Church. He's dead." I'm like, we were just talking about this.
I don't say fuck Church. In fact, it's the exact opposite reason why I don't want him in this season.
Because he's done his
Right.
part. He's
Yeah,
so he's
'cause I feel
finished
like
the character
his
so well.
story's
I
so
don't.
well
I don't want just a random cameo of Church that doesn't mean anything
Yeah.
after he's had such.
I would rather. I want to see him in season 20. That's where I want to see him.
Right.
I don't
Give
give a
us
shit about anything about this. I want them to make the Reds and Blues go through their own strife and have their own news story, which they're doing a great job with so far.
If they're going to bring him back, which I'm fine with never bringing him back, but if they do, I want some years between now and then.
Same.
Yeah.
they
Same.
might
I don't
lose
want. I don't even want a mention of Church until sometime later down the
Seriously?
road to make it meaningful that he comes back.
Because you can't just have another Tucker evolution with Griff. You know, you can't have that.
You don't need to
person-
talk about evolution.
You don't
I
know-
want
you
a
don't know what
Griff.
we're
I
talking
want a
about.
Griff evolution.
No, we're talking
I think
about
that
Griff.
might end up in him dying.
Griff dying.
I don't think so.
Which
Why
You
not?
shut up.
seems very.
You both shut up. He's not dying.
What's that new chick's name? It's like
Kakina.
or Krishava or something like that. It's like it's the two Hindu gods' names.
Kali Lama.
Pushed to get. Is that it?
The four.
forearm.
That cannot be her name.
No,
That's
it's
her name.
it's
Kali Lama.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kali Ma.
That's so stupid.
Why? It's just like
What's wrong
it's
with that?
two gods' names.
The Kali Lama.
The
The Dalai Lama.
The Kali Lama.
But yeah, no. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I don't know. Her being the main threat. I'd like to see more of her or learn.
Dude, she's got an
And
ass so fat. Oh my god.
I hope that her story.
That was the first thing I read on Reddit was, "Damn, she thick."
I hope her story runs. Like they're saying, this is gonna be like another trilogy. Or,
I think it's.
She says
I
like
think
the
it's
embodiment
two-part.
of
I'm not
death.
sure if they.
It's
If
kind of hard. Like,
that's
it's a
what-
multi-season arc, I'm not sure if it's announced exactly.
what is a 2-season trilogy? Is 3? Is it a duology?
Duology.
Yeah. I like duology.
You can.
Wrong.
I don't give a shit if I know I'm wrong. I don't give a shit.
I've heard it both ways.
TV in the sky over there.
TV.
he's invisible again.
Going up to the great TV in the sky.
Invisible and silent.
Oh, but no. Oh, man, no. The first time I read that, it was
He's a wizard.
THICCCCCC.
Yeah.
Damn, she thick.
Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Anyway.
No, yeah, no. I'd like to see her story expanded upon.
I think it's
Great.
possible.
I mean, we're obviously going
I
to
don't
see her
want it
get
to happen.
expanded upon.
That's
Why
why.
not?
That's
The main cast isn't gonna die before people like Wash or Carolina or something, and that's not gonna happen.
Well, see,
I hope
there's
Wash
a
chops up the
bigger
fucking
story.
weather.
There's a bigger story to tell past the Reds and Blues right here. Not only from the antagonist, but also the Pizzagate people. Not Pizzagate. I'm sorry. The Pizza Quest. The Pizza Quest. The little dots.
Yeah, Huggin and
Yeah.
Muggins. Yeah.
Huck and Finn. Yeah.
Angels, kind of. They remind me
Like
of angels. In
there's
Lord of War.
that story that's to be told. There's the story of the actual antagonist that's to be told. There's
Dalai
a lot.
Lama.
There's the Dalai Lama. Yeah. There's a lot more to be told inside of the story. Like we have a lot to see,
Okay.
which I don't think is going to be told in just the story.
Church was always from day one
Going to die.
Going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they still spent a good 5 years making the transition from Church to Washington as the leader of the Blues.
Right.
If Griff dies, who takes Griff's place?
Nobody.
I don't
Not
think,
Simmons.
I don't think you need someone to take his place necessarily.
No, you do though. Like you need someone to fill that.
That's
that
a
role.
huge vacancy if you don't have him there.
Right.
Because we need a foil for like Simmons and.
I mean,
and
season
Sarge,
15,
but-
season 15 proved that on its own.
Yeah,
It was
Here's
like,
the thing: with the new position that Griff is taking, his natural development is one where he's going to have
He's-
to confront the fact that he can't escape
Yeah.
the circumstances he's
but
left in.
he's
and that
taking-
could lead him into danger.
but that doesn't
Well, it
mean it
will.
leads him to death.
No, but I'm saying that would
It's
be
a potential.
thematically strong if
Yes,
he
it
did
will.
die.
He is like a big thing that Kickasola and I have talked about throughout the years of RVB is that Red Team has not actually had a season to themselves. They've always been the filler of every season. It's always been about Blue Team. Every season has always been about Blue Team.
Damn right. Yeah.
This is the fucking change. This is the flip flop over to where things are actually about to be about Red Team.
The
And
distinction
Griff-
now to me is just
Griff is Tucker in this.
Yeah, and that's what
Griff
that's what-
is
that's what
Tucker
I'm
in the
getting.
Chorus trilogy.
That's why I said that the Tucker evolution, because Tucker's evolution started the minute he got that sword.
Yeah.
You
and
know?
it couldn't happen the same way.
See,
No, and
but
that's
exactly.
exactly right,
Well, I mean,
is
but
that
the
it
change,
couldn't-
the changes is in season 15. Griff actually getting a hold on himself. He still doesn't want shit to happen, but he still has become a go-getter. He still has
He's
actually
become a leader, in a
exactly.
sense, but he's
And
also
this is-
trying to lead himself away from.
But this is him. This is him realizing that shit's just not going to happen, and him becoming more than that, and him overcoming that laziness. He's still going to be lazy, obviously. Not overcoming the laziness.
He's becoming triumphantly lazy. All he's doing
It's
is
a science
he's
now.
making every effort he can to be as lazy as possible.
And he might find that the only way to escape
Totally.
his endeavors is to not be around anymore.
Totally
Yeah.
stoppable. Suit me up.
You know?
No, but this
Can't
is
see it.
going to him becoming. This is him becoming the. This is him taking the same kind of story that Tucker had. He is getting the exact same kind of treatment that Tucker got.
Yeah, but like he
Right.
said, you can't do it the same.
That's not going to be the same.
Yeah, it's not.
This is a completely new storyline.
Well,
Thematically, though,
Yeah.
it's the same. You have a character who had an undying wish to just be lazy, and then they have this slight development that encourages them to.
Tucker didn't want
have
that
a
at all.
Huge development.
Tucker went through.
Tucker was lazy as fuck. and
Tucker just wanted to fuck.
He had to.
From okay, no, you're wrong. In season 6, hearing him talking about being in the sand, and then season 7, him having a complete work.
Wait, Griff talking about him?
No, I'm talking about Tucker. With Tucker, he wasn't just trying to be lazy. He had a huge part going on in everything that was happening.
Tucker's the only one after Blood Gulch that actually got a real assignment.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was
Okay.
he had a huge part in everything. There was nothing about him being lazy
Okay, but
whatsoever.
no.
Hold on,
That's-
hold on. I'm not done.
Okay, first off, this isn't about you.
I know it's not
alright?
about me. It's about
So,
Tucker.
It's about listening and
Which is
speaking
why I'm
with
trying to
each
ask you
other.
to listen.
Well, you tell me to shut the fuck up.
Because I'm not done.
Not a oh my God.
Because I'm not done.
It's not a discussion. If
You're telling me
I'm
you're telling me
wrong.
that Tucker and Griff are both trying to be late,
No,
are
okay,
both trying
so
to be
we're
lazy.
saying that before he got the development, then
They
that
were-
was
they were both-
essentially-
He was Tucker was just trying to get laid. He wasn't just trying to be lazy.
that's
He
what
was
I'm
trying to get
saying.
laid.
He had separate goals from what
Well, yeah.
was the main thrust of
Which
the
is the
story.
my
exact
fault
same
for
thing,
expressing
in a
laziness,
different manner, happened to Griff. Like Tucker got a lot more pushed on upon him throughout the seasons, and this exact same thing is happening to Griff in a different way.
precisely what we're saying.
It's exactly what we're saying.
But I don't.
You're telling me the same thing. Like you're telling me they're going through the exact same procedure.
No,
whenever
we're
that's
telling
not.
thematically it's similar because
You're not telling you that it's the exact same process.
Right.
We're telling you that they are literally like going on the same routes of doing things.
different paths of the same mountain.
But it can't turn
Yes.
out. It can't turn out
the same way.
with Griff doing exactly what Tucker did, unless they're trying to build the Reds and Blues to be what their mythos is about. Unless they are literally trying to get that story that was told on Chorus about how legendary the Reds and Blues were,
Right.
then there's no point in building up characters to be like on. You know, it just seems weird to have Griff and Tucker both being like these badasses that are not intentional.
I doubt Griff is going to be the same badass situation that Tucker
Which
ended
is
up
why
being.
it's feasible that he could die.
I don't think that connects. Honestly.
Griff's not going to die.
Yeah, he's not gonna die.
Griff's not going to die.
It's like
Talking to a wall.
yeah, we're two sides of a coin here. You know what I'm saying? Reds and Blues. It's well,
He's still blue team full on. I'm red team. There's no two sides of a coin on this side. Like
Fucking
it's just Griff.
I'm all blue team.
It's just Griff is not gonna die.
I don't see why.
all right.
Why Griff's not gonna die?
Timestamp.
Yeah.
We can see what
Why
happens.
would he die?
I just gave a bunch of reasons.
That would be.
I feel like
That
we've
would
been
be
talking about
just. No, you didn't. That would be that would be one of the worst things to happen in Red versus Blue history.
it. Oh,
Why?
Because that's going to ruin the dynamic of Red Team. Griff is the main dynamic of Red Team.
It would just establish a new foil to Simmons.
You'd have to add somebody else to replace Griff, which is
And again, you have to have time to build that character and build that relationship and make that transition work.
Well, we have
that's bad writing.
We have a whole season to go
Washington.
before that, and I'm not saying it has to happen this season even.
Yeah.
You'd have to already have somebody added in beforehand.
Like
Somebody to replace him
Over
to.
this next 3 seasons, you don't
Like
think you can get
Locust.
somebody?
No,
Well,
no,
like
I don't.
Felix or Locust?
No.
Okay, yeah, we definitely didn't get super development.
Right.
Yeah,
But-
no, I mean you can
but
get
Locust-
development, but you can't replace that character.
You don't
Yeah,
need
but-
to replace them though. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't.
But you do though, because the whole thing is built on that dynamic of those characters, especially the main 5.
All right. Well, Church was just as important, if not more so. to
And
the
Washington
dynamic.
took his place.
Right.
Washington fills the role of Church. There has to be somebody that fills Griff's role if
Right.
they're going to take him out. There's no, and Locust doesn't do that. Locust
No,
is
that's not what I'm saying though. Is that you got a development for a character that filled a role in 3 seasons, and I'm saying this new trilogy could establish that for a replacement for Griff. Although we don't have any evidence
And
for that
you got
yet.
the replacement with Washington to be him in way more than just 3 seasons.
Yeah.
That's true.
That was season 6 or season 7. I'm sorry. Season 7 was the beginning of him
All I'm
taking
saying
over that
is
spot.
that I think the
in
story in
season
which
7
a
Season 8 is whenever he took over his color, but
it was season 8's like the end of season 7 is really when he got
See-
that, right?
no,
season
it's
el-
whenever
Didn't he get hit by a car in season?
it's
7?
whenever Church disappeared
Season 8.
and stopped being alpha. Whenever Church wasn't alpha anymore, was whenever Washington took over that place.
Yeah, but really, it's season 11 when
Really?
I
Yeah.
think someone watched fully took over the
Oh,
role.
fully yes,
Yeah.
fully yes. I
Like,
agree
so
with that.
You said season 8. Season 8's when Griff drives the car through the wall and hits
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Right, and he's still working with
Car!
Meta. He's still working with Meta at that point in time. What I would like to see is Wash now talks like the Meta. He was totally shot in the throat. I don't see why not. He's like, hey, we get
Carolina and him are not going to be in a relationship after that,
Well,
especially
they're in a
after that good
relationship?
hand holding in season 15.
Oh yeah.
all I'm saying
Good.
is that it's thematically strong to have a leadership character who is trying to avoid endangering himself and his compatriots and is then thrust into a situation in which he is inherently compromised in that goal
That
and
was-
then either dies or ends up causing the death of one of his compatriots.
None of them are going to die. None of the actual Red and Blues are going to die. That's not going to happen.
Please
I'm
get-
sorry.
I mean,
I'm
get-
sorry, but it's not going to happen.
Just get Doc
I
to
understand
take
where
the
you're
role.
coming from.
Oh, Doc can die.
Yeah,
Doc is
died.
not the main cast only. Griff says it in the first episode.
Okay, then Doc can take over Griff's place.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
As the foil for Simmons and...
No.
Sorry,
He's not
why
red or blue. He's fucking purple.
Yeah, you change
he
the
can't
color.
be a part of Red Team.
He'll fire just as much as Griff does.
Right.
Neither one of them does their job very well at
Yeah.
all.
No. Griff is not going to die. Griff will not die. Griff is going to have an upbringing, a rising.
He might cause the death of Doc then.
And
Doc's not gonna die
Why
and
not?
because they're the main characters.
and any character that has development is naturally going to have a similar trajectory to Tucker. There's only one mountain to go up. Like, just because there's only one way to go from going from lazy, inept soldiers to being like actual heroes. They're going to have a similar path to Tucker.
That's
that
what I
doesn't-
said.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
That
Right, but
doesn't mean that.
their internal motivations are very different, though. And that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which makes their uprising that much more impactful.
And different and unique to each one.
Yeah.
Right, which is why I think that it's possible it'll turn out differently for Griff.
It could still turn out differently, but
Without-
nonetheless,
without him
it doesn't
dying,
mean
yeah, but
it
I
doesn't
mean-
mean death for him or any of the other main cast.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's inevitable. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Yes.
But it's not going to happen.
I don't.
That's just
Fine.
opinion. That's strong opinion.
No, I just know that that's not going to happen with the main cast.
You don't know shit. That's an
They
opinion.
can't kill
That's an
off
opinion.
the main
Is that-
cast.
do you know what an
They
opinion
can,
is?
though. And
They
already
can.
have.
Do you know what an opinion is?
Have they?
Church.
Who on the main cast have they?
Church.
Church does not count. They
Why?
know that they've known that Church is
Okay.
going to
Then
die.
They could
may
have
have
known
known
that
that Griff
any of
was
the
gonna
other
die.
characters are going to die.
No,
Yeah,
the literally,
no,
literally,
no,
the only, shut the fuck up.
That's
The only literally, Bernie Burns has known that he's wanted to kill off Church for years.
Aaron, down.
Okay, sorry.
It's entirely possible that they could
Yeah,
have
see
had
it.
the same trajectory for any other the other
No,
characters.
the
just haven't
only
released
character
it.
that they've known that they've wanted to kill and that that was going to die is Church,
How do you know?
How do you know that?
because Bernie Burns has literally said that.
When?
He said that that's the only character, or that is.
That was the only
That they
one.
just
That
knew
was
that
the
he was
only.
going to.
Church was the main character throughout all of the first decade of seasons.
Okay, yeah.
And then after that, whenever Miles was writing the Chorus trilogy, he was the one that came to Bernie and said, "Hey, I want to kill Church." And he goes, "Hey,
I wanna kill Church.
I actually also have wanted to kill Church. Actually, I wanted to
Okay.
kill him
All
in the
right.
13th year of
So,
things." There's been
it's
nobody.
entirely possible that
there's
one of
been
the other-
nobody else within that they've had a thought about killing. That's
That-
not.
that-
That's
know
not a
of.
thing.
that
You don't-
they've stated.
you do not
that you know.
know
of.
They're not gonna kill Griff in that.
Hold on. That's over though. Like, Church was going to die in season 13. That was always going to be the case.
They wanted
But
to-
after that, like, Bernie and Miles have some like, hey, here's some jokes, here's some like direction for you. But there isn't a plan for Red versus Blue from here on out. There isn't a like this going to happen to this character or this character. Like,
Anything's up in the air right now.
yeah. So no, there isn't a 20-year plan of Griff's supposed to die here or Doc here or
right.
whatever. Like,
But the potential exists that they could at the same time.
it could, but I really don't think that it.
That doesn't make sense.
I think it's like a
to
point
do something
zero
like
zero
that.
zero 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 zero.
To give a character an
4%
uprising just to
chance.
kill them, that doesn't. They would need much more time than that, than just this little trilogy.
I mean,
He was
And
been
Griff
watching
to-
TV for the
Then
past 10 years?
the most lazy character to end up being a martyr and dying doesn't
If
work. That's bad writing.
How was that bad writing?
How is it not bad writing?
I mean, you
Yeah.
kind of build a fan base around a certain character, and then all of a sudden they turn out to die, and you get sad, and you have to realize how sad Sarge is, and things of that nature. It's not bad writing. It's not bad writing.
I think the only character that could possibly have a martyr plot like that would be Sarge. I think that's
that is probably actually more likely.
and then Griff
Like,
take over Sarge's role.
Yeah.
which I don't think that's going to
That
happen.
just
but
sounds
of all,
bad.
But of all the characters I could see like dying for his men,
Yes.
it would be
He's not
Sarge.
dying for his men, dying because he's hopelessly trying to die in the field of battle.
Right. Yeah. I can't see because Sarge will willfully put others in danger before himself.
But I think that's
Sarge,
that's what I mean. That's,
Sarge willfully puts himself in danger before other people. He tries his best to put himself in danger.
what is Griff?
He's got a boner for murder.
Murder.
He literally puts himself in front of danger before anything else.
I think he's more likely
He
to
has-
send Griff or Simmons into.
He
some
has
shit
made
for
the
himself.
point himself that he wants to be in the front lines on his own, whether or not they're there.
He's said that, sure.
Yeah.
It's literally fact.
When has he done that though?
any time. He's literally been.
Well, look at what just
He's
happened in
literally
this
had
last
a- he-
episode. He just sent all of his men up into the suicide mission and didn't go himself.
He
It's
didn't
like,
send.
Think
he
about
didn't
the
send
single
any-
file line. Where was
Yeah.
Sarge in the
Sarge
single
at?
file line?
Yeah.
He's in the back to try to take care. He was in the back
in
trying to
the very
procure and
back.
make sure everything was okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See,
Meanwhile,
exactly.
man, you run up the
That's
left side and
season
flank
fucking
them.
3.
But he
Yeah,
just sent
he's-
his entire group of men up the left side
Right.
to flank them, while he sat over here on the right side just shot to distract. Like,
Yeah, that's who Sarge is. He claims that he wants all this glory and everything, but he's really just...
I feel like now is different.
He's
than
your typical, like, general character.
now
like,
Sarge. I feel like now Sarge is way different than fucking Blagoach Chronicle Sarge.
I don't think
Because
so.
He might be the least changed of all the characters.
he is taught like in season 15 especially. He makes the line in episode 5 about how he's incredibly depressed about the fact that he didn't die heroically in battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean that's still consistent.
Yeah,
with,
that's when he
with
started.
Sarge.
Then he started trying to fight gravity. He started a war with gravity.
But that's why I think it could.
We're
it could
still
work
going.
work with Sarge. That development of actually being
Right.
a good leader and making
Yeah.
a sacrifice for his men. If
That does
any of
seem a
them,
lot.
Oh, that would be nice.
if any of
That'd
them
be
I
nice.
could see it happening to, it would be Sarge. But honestly, I think.
But yeah, no, Sarge.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we were going to make a transition away from the Reds and Blues into new characters, then we would have some of the chorus lieutenants
Yeah.
come along
that's
with us.
that's one
Right.
I could totally see.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, if it, I could see Sarge before Griff.
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
To use Sarge's death would even amplify Griff. Like to put him in even more of a leadership perspective.
For sure.
Yeah.
Which I still disagree because Sarge should never die because Sarge is God. But
Yeah, oh, absolutely. But
I love the
Lieutenant
fact you
Sarge.
just agreed with me on that.
Lieutenant
oh,
Sarge.
yeah, I mean,
Sarge is God.
Yes.
Say it again. I want you to say it.
I didn't say it.
Will you say Sarge is God?
Sarge.
What about Sarge's God?
I'm gonna make that email. Sarge.
And on that note,
Sarge is an ineffective and uninspiring a leader.
thank you for tuning.
Just like God.
Thank you
for
for-
tuning into Phantom Nonsense.
you bitch. You bitch. I was ending it. Thank you for
Thanks for coming to Fandom Nonsense.
you fine.